evening. Clive Palmer has appeared in court with a pillow and a vomit bag. The businessman, who was compelled to answer questions about his missing nephew, claims he's the subject of a political witch hunt. Lachlan Kennedy reports.
After calling in sick yesterday, Clive Palmer reluctantly arrived at the federal court.
Mum, are you okay?
No, I'm pretty sick.
According to his doctor, he's suffering severe pancreatitis and taking mind-altering medication. But according to the judge, he is well enough to answer questions about his globe-trotting nephew, Clive Menzink.
Do you feel up to giving evidence today, sir?
Well, I'm taking morphine.
Yes.
And it's extraordinary with someone on narcotics being required to give evidence.
His entourage brought a pillow, and inside, the businessman briefly stretched out on a couch and could be seen blowing into a breathing exercise device similar to this. Mr. Palmer has been apprehensive about taking the oath and giving evidence on the stand today, worried that with his memory failing, anything he may say may not be the whole truth. Told to do his best, he admitted his companies are still paying Mr. Menzink a salary and he'd personally paid for 2 overseas cruises. With a vomit bag in front of him, he also recalled a phone call where his nephew complained he's being poorly treated in Australia and is contemplating not returning.
I can't remember some things because of the morphine. That's also, I can't, like, not to do with this Menzink, but just some things. I forgot my daughter's middle name, for example.
Mr. Palmer has offered to provide any texts or emails he and his staff may have received from his nephew since February. Warrants have been issued for Mr. Menzink's arrest after he failed to attend hearings over the collapse of Queensland Nickel.
I'm going to go home, see the doctor. God bless you all, you did a great job.
And Lachlan joins us now. Lachlan, will Mr. Palmer be required to attend court again?
Georgia, yes, he will be, regardless of how he's feeling. The judge has reminded Clive Palmer that giving evidence here at the federal court is not a voluntary exercise. Now, these matters have been adjourned until early next week, with Clive Palmer expected to reappear here, most likely on Tuesday morning. But the judge has made one request of Clive Palmer, and that is that he ration the use of these mind-altering painkillers that he's using between now and his next appearance. But outside court, Mr. Palmer told reporters that when he's in pain, he must take the pain medication, otherwise he blacks out. And he will do his best, but no promises. So, Georgia, it's very likely we will be seeing Mr. Palmer, his sick bag and that pillow back here at the federal court early next week.
It sounds like it. Thank you, Lachlan Kennedy, live from the federal court.